Hello YouTube, long time no see. Anyway, got this thing back in the garage again. This time it's going to be tore down and restored, frame off, starting from scratch. I got this truck when I was 16-year-old, drove it ever since. I'm 31 now almost, so it's time. The only thing on it original is whenever I got it, as far as body panels, is this door and the fenders. So I'm going to tear it down, strip it to bare metal, paint it all, make it pretty, fix the bad parts. We'll lower it in the back. Might take me 5 years to do it, but I'm going to do it. Anyway, I'll show you what's going on. It's 87. It's actually a GMC S-10 right there. No problem, right? But I don't like the GMC grill, so whenever I bought it, it already had the Chevrolet in it. I like it much better anyway. When I got it, it had the very same engine in it. 267, come out of a older mid-size Nova, one of the smaller ones, you know, like, I don't know, 80s, early 80s, I think, late 70s, early 80s, I ain't gonna say for sure, I don't know. It's been in there, and it's untold how many miles is on it. Motor runs great. Carburetor's a little wacky, but what ain't around here. If you remember back in the fall, we put or back in the winter a couple years ago, we put the cab on it. But I'm gonna fix all the rusty places and holes and put new suspension parts under it, because we're still making racing slicks. Because I also put wheel bearings on it in an earlier video. But it's been a really dependable old truck. His name's Smokey. He gets his name for a reason. If you don't drive him every 2 or 3 days, whenever you first started, his smoke's through the valve seals. I know what it is, you know, no big deal. But I'm going to fix what needs fixing, replace what needs replacing, paint it, make it pretty, and cruise it. You know, I put it through pure hell for 16 years, 17 years. It's time. I've got a rocker panel all ready to fix that. But, you know, it's not in that bad a shape if I do something with it now. The door's closed really good, the weather stripping's good, the sunroof don't leak. Surprise, right? We'll get down under here, look at the bottom side, if we can see. I don't know if we can or not. Rocker panel surprisingly good under here. It's dented. It's alright, it's thin. Yeah, it's bad. I've got one for it though, no problem. They're cheap. These trucks are like easy. Cab corners, duh, of course. And the bed is in surprisingly good shape. It's got a little spot of rust back there behind the tar. But up under, I'm not going to be able to see nothing, but that cab was actually shiny red under there. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, we're going to start tearing it apart, fixing what needs fixing, ordering some parts. You know, I don't work on cars for people anymore, but like I used to. I'd like to, but I just don't do it, so I just figured I'd pull me a restoration project in, get him started. I'm going to look at this frame really close, because in my very first episode, if you remember Project Moonlight, it was a long bed S-10. 85 model. This is 87. But I'm going to look at the frame really close, measure it, make sure it's square. I mean, as far as my recollection, this truck's never been wrecked, which is astonishing to say for a S-10. But I'm going to measure it, I'm going to look for rust, I'm going to check for rust, I'm going to do the hammer test. And if this frame's got any damage to it, I'll just go get that other S-10 frame and slap under it, no problem. Might do it anyway, I don't know. because I do know this truck's got a little rust on the frame on the top of the bed, on the top of the side rail under the bed. As a matter of fact, it's right about where the shock mounts, but I'm going to check it out. If we can fix it, we'll fix it. If not, we'll get the other frame. It's not a whole lot of work. It's not got all the computerized gadgets on it. You got gas tank, brake lines, rear end. That's about the major thing. Because I'm going to put new suspension under the front of it anyway. Found this bed several years ago. The one I had was rusted out. It was gone. And I found this one at a bargain. And I bought it. And I put it on it. And I've hauled several loads of junk in it. But now mind you, it's got a few bad places in it on the inside. Like right there. And same spot over there. Which is no problem. I can fix it. Just gotta go find another bed. And I'm gonna have to find me a tailgate. That is not very easily fixed. I don't do mud work. I got a nephew that does, but I can't. My allergies won't let me. It actually has got the Chevrolet tailgate on it. The tailgate I had on it before this one didn't have nothing. I had a Chevrolet glued on, you know, those little glue metal strips. Anyway, there she is, in all of her glory, his glory, whatever you want to say. I love my little truck. Wouldn't take nothing for it. That's why we're going to fix it. He's been around the block a time or two, that's for sure. So, I just figured I'd do a little update, let you know what's going on. You've not seen me on here in a long time. I've been busy. Things changed. Like I said, we're going to fix everything wrong with it now. This is a Ford antenna off of Ford Ranger. It needs fixed. You know, I'm not decided what I'm going to do about the mirrors yet. These is not bad, but this glass has been out, and I can glue it back in with silicone. But this door here, it opens and closes really good, but it's getting a little cancer down here on the bottom. I'm going to address that. And the rocker panel in here is, yeah, it's junk. Just poke my hole through it, or poke my finger through it. Cap cord is shot, of course, no problem. But you know, we're just gonna tear it down, start all over. But anyway, the reason I'm finally getting to fix this truck up the way I want to is I got me another daily driver. You know, I don't have to worry about driving this back and forth to work all the time. Give him a break, fix him up. And I'll show you my newer truck in a day or two whenever it's daylight outside. It's dark right now. It's 4th of July weekend. I should have a little extra time to do a few videos. You might not see them right away, but I'm going to try to do a few videos up and have them on hand. But anyway, thanks for watching. As soon as we get started on this project, we'll turn the camera on, we'll tear it apart, put it back together. Anyway, have a great night. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.